Hey guys, Logan from Teck-bros here, and this video is something different. It's still I'm trying to figure out how to say it. Still a video talking about the differences between the iPhone 15 and other brands. This time, it's not Apple versus Apple. It's Apple versus Samsung. With the new S25 FE that I have up against the iPhone 15. Now, I got the specs of both the phones here. While the iPhone 15 was released September 22nd of 2023, the S25 FE was released September 4th of 2025, which makes it'll get more software updates than this one will. While this one has 6 gigs of RAM and 128 gigs of base storage, this has an upgraded 8 gigs of RAM and 128 gigs of storage, a triple camera setup, whereas you only get 2 on the 15. If you wanted to get 3 on the iPhone, you would have to go for the Pro Max. Pro or Pro Max, whichever one you want to do. Now, this has a bigger battery, so it'll have a better battery life. This has a 4,900 milliamp hour battery, while this one's only got a 3,349 milliamp hours. Bigger screen, 6.7 on the S25, 6.1 on the iPhone 15. Now, give me 1 minute. Now, back when the 15 was released, it went just the base model, 128 gig storage, which is what I've got. It started straight from Apple, unlocked. About $815. But if you went with the carrier like AT&T, T-Mobile, Verizon, you would have a better shot at getting it for cheaper. And because they want to get customers in, so they'll do promotions and everything just to get more customers in. Whereas the S25 FE starting price straight from Samsung, this phone would have costed you about $670 straight from Samsung, factory unlocked. Now, if we go for storage, the Samsung offers 3 storage configurations: 128, 256, and 512. You don't get the option of a terabyte or 2 terabytes like you will with Apple, which in my book that's a point goes to Apple. Now, when it comes to iOS, it comes to operating system, if you want simplicity, Apple will be your best bet. But if you want customization freedom, Samsung and Android. A lot of people say that Apple's better, but here's what they don't know. When Apple first started out, it was Samsung who was making the chips for Apple. So up until the A4 chip, I believe, it was all Samsung. And so, and Samsung made screens for Apple because they'll go to Samsung and they'll buy a bulk of screens for very cheap. And what people don't know is they say Apple's cameras are better than Samsung's. Apple's got a brand deal with Samsung and Sony for the camera system. Not really the camera system, but the camera sensor. Sorry. So depending on what phone you got, you would either get Samsung camera sensor or Apple. Not Apple, Sony. And I think that's ironic that people are saying that Apple's cameras are good when it's either Samsung or Sony that they're using. Which explains why Apple's photo pictures are so good. It's not even their in-house sensor. But I wanted to come on here, make a short video for y'all. The first video of us in 2026. Like, subscribe, comment what you want to see next. Hit that bell so you can get notified of upcoming videos and posts that we make. Till then, peace out.